All right, y'all, we got another beauty for you today. 1977 Lincoln Continental Town Coupe version. Definitely a beautiful color combination. Stay tuned. Like I said, we'll go around you, take her down the road, get her on the rack, check her all out. All right, y'all, let's get into it. So like I said, we got 1977 Lincoln Continental Town Coupe. We're gonna kind of get into it a little bit. We'll make this a little bit better. You know, Town Coupe is the next step after the Continental. A little bit better. It's got a better interior with the what do they call them, lounge chairs, so the better captain chairs. Of course, it's got the 460 V8 and a couple other things. You know, it's got like basically power everything, the power windows, the power seats. It's also got a Cartier clock in there. So we'll go around, check out everything. First, as you can see, she's sitting on a set of white walls, which complement this car perfect. And I think I'm not sure, but I think them turbine wheels, I think that's an option too on the Town Coupe. So I always liked that style. I thought it was pretty cool. Looking at the paint, I probably say the paint is about an 8.5. It's like a off whitish cream color, which complements the, you know, the saddle or tan pretty nice. Moving down the side, all the trim seems to be intact, and also the pinstriping. Obviously, we got the chrome all along the window trim, solid, and the windshield itself, no cracks or anything. The top does appear to be new, because I mean this thing is like super soft, and there's no cracks or anything in it. Normally, you don't see that in these, you know, in these 50-year-old cars. So, top is in excellent condition. And then of course the dope thing about Lincolns, got the little emblem in the glass. I always thought that was cool. Also got the side skirts in good condition. Looking down the side, she appears to be straight. I don't see any waves or anything, no signs of accidents. Coming around the rear, tail lights are in excellent condition. There's no cracks or anything. Plastic is good. Looking at the bumper could use a little bit of work at some point in time. You'll either need a new bumper or to get it re-chromed, but it is towards the bottom as well. Coming up on the trunk, like I said, the paint is solid. Not perfect, driver's quality for sure. Rear window is in good condition. We don't have any cracks. All the trim is intact again. We'll check to see if the antenna, the auto antenna, comes up when we start the car. Driver side looks nice and straight as well. And like I say, you can see again, top is in perfect condition. And it's got this monster I don't know, sunroof, moonroof, astro roof, whatever you call it. And it's got like a little cool like a gold tint to it as well. It's kind of like a good look. We'll check to see, you know, if the lights work once we start the car up as well. A little bit of a scratch, well, a paint chip there. Everything else pretty solid. Coming around the front, the chrome looks good in the front. The bumper in the front is actually pretty good. I'm not seeing any signs of you know, pitting or anything like the rear. We'll make sure, I'll try to remember to show it, but the headlights do flip up. The vacuum does work on those. And the rest of the hood, no like big dents or anything like that. Let me, I'm gonna grab the keys for the trunk. I'm gonna also pop the hood. A second. All right, so like I said, she's got the big 460 under here, power brakes, power steering. We'll check to see if the AC and everything works as well. Overall, relatively clean underneath. She can use a little tiny bit of freshening up, you know, to make it show quality, but it's pretty clean. The engine is clean, breather and everything. Let's go ahead and check out the trunk. Trunk appears to be clean. You can see like no rust or anything because that's all bare. Let me see. Not gonna pull all of it back because some of it is glued, but you can tell, like I said, it's pretty clean, and we'll look once we get on the rack as well. Check out the interior real quick. I think the interior is really where these Lincolns shine for sure. Like I said, it's got those lounge seats, super comfy, super padded, very nice. And of course you got the power to tilt it, slide it, and all of that as well. As far as the door panel is concerned, it's excellent condition. No rips, no tears, no stains, and doesn't look like anything's coming off. All the windows do work, so you know, we'll check them out on the test drive, but I already know they work. Door jamb solid, no issues there. Back seat is in excellent, almost perfect condition. I don't have any creases, no rips or anything, as if barely anybody was back here. Backlights work with this door open. Panels look good. Carpet looks solid. And that's the rear headliner. Everything looks solid back here. All right, let's see. Checking out the dash. Dash is perfect. We have no cracks, no type of fading, no color change or anything. Light works on there as well. Mileage reads 63,713. We'll check everything once we actually start the car. But like I said, the dash is good. There's that Cartier clock. Everything looks solid, and carpet is good up here too. Let me give you a look at that. And the front headliner, just so you can kind of see, super clean around this sunroof, and we'll test it on startup as well. But no rot or anything around there, so it doesn't look like any water was going through. Passenger door, again, panels and everything. The interior is nearly flawless. Again, no dirt, no cracks, nothing. Like, this is almost perfect. Door jambs look nice and clean. Not seeing any rust to point out on this side either. A little bit of paint chip, but you know, that can come from people scraping their feet. Passenger side, seat is solid. No real cracks or anything to write about here. And again, the carpet is solid. So, and the dome light works. So, super clean on the interior for real. Like, this is really where the car shines. So, stay tuned. We're going to test drive, try to check out all right, y'all. We're in the 77 Continental, the town coupe. Let's go ahead and get her started. Cold start, fire right up as expected. Turn signals aren't showing up. I know they work on the outside, but I'll double check. Horn works. Radio works. Heat and AC works, I know that. Not sure if the clock works. No, the clock doesn't work because I can see the seconds aren't moving. What else? Windshield wipers work. Hopefully I turned them off. The lights do work. You guys can see them flipped up there, and you heard the sound. There you go. So the lights do work. I did something and I don't know how to turn off these wipers because they was still going. So mileage reads 63,713. So let me go ahead and back this out. Yeah, bro, I don't know what I did for these wipers. I'll figure it out. Let me pull out so I can get out of his way, and then we'll check on the wipers. I don't know what I did. I could have sworn I turned them off, but they didn't go all the way down. So I don't know. Gas reads half. We'll see if the temperature comes up, and the voltage is reading. So windows work, seats work as well. Actually, let me check the and sunroof works. turn this off real quick because I got to see what I did with these windshield wipers. Still going. There we go. It didn't click. I was scared to turn it too hard because I thought I was already at the stopping point. Gave it a little more pressure. It actually sounds good. Obviously this big block, she's gonna move. So even though it's not a race car, it's got more than enough power to move this big baby. So I love the speedometer. I don't know if you guys can catch that on camera, but the way that it comes up, it's like it's filling up a bar. I think that's super dope in these cars. I'm gonna kind of show you. You can kind of see that white bar going up for the speedometer. I'm doing about 25, 30. And you can see it like rolling, kind of like a waterfall a little bit. As far as the suspension is concerned, hands off, she's tracking straight. So obviously it's a big luxury car, so steering is gonna be a little bit on the softer side, of course, but she's still tracking straight for sure. Go ahead, and brakes are working great. I barely got into it. She came to a stop here and wait for these cars to go by. Give it a little bit of gas. Yeah, this big girl's got some power, and like I said, definitely a cruiser on at the same time. These Lincolns, like I said, just like Cadillacs, they float. They eat up the road. They got good power, and then you kind of command the road too. It's like, I mean, look how big the roof, look how long the hood is. It's like I'm sitting in a boat. So yeah, and I really do like this sunroof too. Like, this boy is monstrous. I'll get on the brakes a little bit tough at the next stop sign. That's the other thing about these big Lincolns too. Everybody love them. Like, he just gave the thumbs up. And it's just perfectly stopped with the nice white walls. Sounds good. Throttle response is good. Suspension is solid. Excuse me. Once I get it on the rack, we'll see what's been done underneath. But again, I don't have no hesitancy. So the motor is definitely strong in this one. I had them look at the turn signals once we get back. Brakes are solid. I got on a little bit tough there, and that little dip there, she ate that up. So it's super soft suspension without being too floaty all over the road, if that makes sense. So guess he thought he was just gonna drive down the middle of the road. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get it on the rack. Like I said, we'll check out everything, see how she is, so stay tuned. All right, y'all, so we got the Town Coupe up on the rack. First thing, the bumper. Eventually you will need a new bumper, or to get it re-chromed, because as you can tell, there's it got hit or something and it started pitting. It's not dented, so it just got pitted. So let's see. Rolling around underneath, gas tank is in good condition. Oh, I'm sorry, the trunk pans and the gas tank is in good condition. Definitely could use a deep cleaning and a recoating, because it looks like at some point in time this car had to have been coated something crazy, because it looks like it's like kind of flaking off. So maybe it came stock like that, maybe somebody else did it, but I would probably redo it and then go. The exhaust would probably need to be redone at some point in time, because you could just tell it's been ate up over the years. So drum brakes in the back, just came off the test drive. No signs of anything leaking from the rear end. This is what I was talking about, like the floors are in excellent condition. We have no soft spots or anything, but you can tell that all of this coating is just time for it to come off and be redone. Again, like I said, the floors are solid. No soft spots anywhere, no rust. And like I said, I think this is a good representation of what I'm saying. The floor is perfect. There is no rust, but all of this coating is coming off. So I don't know if it, like I said, it came from the factory like that, or if somebody went over and just did it. But otherwise, like I said, floors are good. Pans, the frame itself, there's been no patchwork. There are no soft spots. Coming off the test drive, No leakage from the oil pan, transmission pan, anything like that. We got disc brakes in the front, and just your normal stock shocks and springs setup. No signs of leakage from the condenser, the radiator, power steering, or anything. Front bumper itself is in better shape than the rear. Just probably, no, actually no dents, no rust, just your normal little markings and that, so pretty solid. Coming along the passenger side, white walls look clean. Looking at the paint, the frame, and the bodywork underneath appears to be solid. No signs of any dents or cracks or anything. Let's move around to the driver's side. Same, like I said, no issues. Skirts are intact on both sides, and underneath, like I said, she looks solid. All right, y'all, if you're interested in this 77 Continental Town Coupe, make sure you give us a call, 256-801-4409. And also check us out on Instagram and the website at Rolling Museums. As always, appreciate you watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe below.